loves, welcome back. So we are starting off by priming our eyes, and I am using my LA Girl concealer. I believe this is in the shade Caramel, and I'm gonna go and blend this out with my domed shadow brush by Real Techniques. I love this brush to buff out my eye primer. Going straight in to Bay from the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to be using this eyeshadow just to set that concealer and get it ready for us to start playing. So we're gonna start with Sandalwood. I love Sandalwood as a transition shade, and it works so well. So we're gonna be applying this all over our lid just to act as our transition shade. Jesus, can I talk? Moving on, we are gonna go to Henna. Henna is a beautiful burnt brown orangey shade. I love this color, it's so pretty. And I'm going to keep this on my outer corner and just bring it in just a little bit into my crease. So we are going to be building up this color, and I'm going to be taking little by little just in case I overdo it. I want to keep it, you know, a little toned down, but I do want this color to show. So I am still blending this in here. And yeah, did I tell you guys I love this brush? I don't know why, but my eyes have been really sensitive lately. Like, this brush has been hurting my eyes lately. I don't know why. Okay, so going in with Cocoa, this is a dark brown, and I am taking this with the Morphe M433, and I'm going to focus this on my outer corner, very slightly into my crease, very slightly. And then I am going to be taking my Beauty by Rosita brush once again, and I'm going to be blending that out. So I did take black truffle with that Morphe M433 brush. I very lightly placed some on my outer crease. I don't know why that clip just wasn't inserted, but now I am blending that black color out. And I very lightly put some on, like very lightly, because I did not want it to be too dark. So as you can see, I'm blending this in just so it could all look very nice and blended together. So for my lid color, I am going to go back to Bay, and this is just a very kind of cream color. Not white, I wouldn't say it's white, it's very off-white. So I'm just going to be placing this on my lid, and I'm going to be blending this out again just so it doesn't look like it's just placed there. It needs to look nice and even. Can you guys guess what we are using for our wing liner? You guessed it! Inglot number 77 with my Sigma wing liner E06 brush. Now we are going to be taking this NYX liquid crystal liner, and I am using this in the color Crystal Gold. This is such a beautiful color, and it's very easy to work with. So I am just going to apply this right on top of my eyeliner. It's very easy, guys. I was so scared to do this at first, but it turned out to be super easy. You just have to keep digging into the container just to get a little bit more of that glitter to pop. Just work very slow. Like, if you're scared to do this, don't be, because it's super easy, but work very slow just so you don't mess up. I did do a glitter liner for Christmas Eve, and I was so in love with it that I just had to recreate this for you guys. It's so pretty. So now I'm going to be using this Benefit Professional little sample that I received, and I'm going to be applying this to my smile lines and to my nose. And this is just going to be my primer, just to prime my face for foundation. Yes, girl, work those fingers in. And now my favorite Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This is such a beautiful primer to hydrate your face. If you have a dry face, this primer is so good. Trust me, you're gonna love it. It works with every foundation I have tried. So now I am taking the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick, and I am in the shade Y405. And there I did a little heart. So now I'm going to be spraying my face with, first, before that, so I'm trying the new L'Oreal sponge, which I honestly, guys, I love this sponge. It is the purple one. I was comparing it to the red Morphe sponge, and this is the little blue concealer sponge, which I also really enjoyed using. I can't wait to use these again. And I'm spraying my face with Fix Plus, and we are going to be blending this foundation out. Yes, girl. I love the butt of this beauty blender. It's not beauty blender, sorry. This beauty sponge. It's so big. It's perfect for my big face. So at the moment, my favorite foundation of all time is the liquid foundation from Makeup Forever. But this one is so beautiful, and I ended up adding another layer just to see how it sits on my face, and it was beautiful. I know in some angles it looks a lot lighter than my body, but trust me, it matches perfectly. It's just the lighting because I'm too close to the ring light, but if I back up, you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, that's why sometimes it looks lighter than it is. See, like right there. So now I'm going to be taking the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium, and I am just going to be applying this under the bags of my eyes because your girl is tired. And I did take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light just to highlight my face just a little bit. This is going to be a long night, guys, so you want to make sure you're looking very beautiful. So going in with this L'Oreal sponge, I didn't know which side to take it on, so I ended up taking it like on the rounder side, and the flat side I used it for my finger. And do you see how nicely it fit under my wing? That is what I loved about it. And right under my eyes, it went in so nicely. I loved how this blended it out, and I felt like it gave me a full coverage under eye. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like it didn't soak up so much product. Same as this beauty sponge, I just feel like it wasn't soaking up all the product that I was using, so it was really nice. Perfect application. And I'm going to be blending this out. I did try to use like the circle part, but yeah, no, that didn't work. See, told you. So now I'm taking that butt of the beauty sponge, and I am just going to be blending this in with my foundation just so we don't see any harsh lines around my face. And I'm going to be contouring with this Maybelline contouring stick in the shade Deep Fonts. I actually really like this foundation stick. Sorry, this contour stick. And we're going to contour this nose. I'm still practicing, guys. Still practicing on this nose contour. So I'm taking my beauty sponge and I'm just going to be blending my contour up. And I'm going to be blending the contour on my forehead. I'm going to be blending that back to my hairline, like so. So for my nose contour, I did grab the smaller beauty blender, which is for concealer, just because the nose is a lot smaller than my face. So I thought this would be perfect for it, and it actually worked really well. So I am going to be baking my under eyes with my RCMA No Color Powder. I love this powder, it's really good. I am also going to be kind of pressing this powder onto my skin. It looks so flawless, guys. So flawless, not cakey at all. It just looks so pretty. As you can see, I'm just like blending this powder into my skin. You just have to keep pressing it, and I am moving the sponge around just so it can be like on that moist side. You see how beautiful that looks? Yes, girl. So my MAC Give Me Sun fell. Yep, and we are still gonna use it. So I'm gonna be bronzing up my face with this MAC Give Me Sun, and you know, just bronzing my temples, my cheeks, under my chinny chin, just so we can get rid of that double chin. Okay guys, so I was on the fence about this Terracotta bronzer by Guerlain. I have it in the shade number 1, and I ended up loving it. I love that nice color it gives. It isn't too dark, so it just gives you a very healthy, beautiful, very skin-like glow. I don't know if you guys can tell at all, but I am in love with this bronzer. In love. Now we are going to take this Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in the shade medium, and I am using my NARS Eater brush to carve these cheekbones out. Another product that I ended up really loving. I was using the wrong brush the whole time, guys. Why didn't anybody tell me? So yeah, with this brush, it is flawless. I love this powder. You just have to really also dust it off a lot because it is very pigmented. So make sure you blend that out. You see how nice it just gives you like a nice shadow under your cheek? It's beautiful. Definitely worth it. So I ended up ordering the nose contouring wand by Luxie Brushes. Ooh, and it got to my house Christmas Eve, which was perfect. So I am taking that Kevyn Aucoin powder once again, and we are going to be contouring our nose. I didn't include a long clip of this because, well, I'm no expert. I am still practicing, so moving on. Like now? Okay. Yeah? Okay, good. So now I am applying my yellow powder, my banana powder from the Kat Von D palette. And this is the Sephora blush in the shade Passionate. It is a very beautiful, kind of natural color for a blush. It's really pretty. So now I am taking that same concealer sponge and I'm going to be carving out my cheeks. And I am using the RCMA powder once again. So as we let the cheeks bake, we are going to take a little sippy break. Does anybody know what song that was? Rewind it. Let me know if you guessed it. So of course we're going to be taking those 3 shades we used in the beginning of the video for our eyes, and we are going to be blending them into our lower lash line. And the shades were Sandalwood, Henna, and Cocoa. I didn't want to make it too dark, so I went a little light, and I am using this Luxie small tapered blending brush, the 231. Okay guys, so for my waterline, I was trying out this long-lasting Drama Maybelline pencil, and it is so bad. Do you see how ugly that is? Oh my god. I couldn't find my other one, so this one is this one was in soft nude, and it was so bad. I was trying to blend it out and see if I can work with it. I was honestly too lazy to get up and go get my Rimmel pencil. So after I wipe off this bake, I think it was after this. By the way, I did add mascara. I forgot to include that clip in. So I'm wiping off this bake with my kabuki brush that I got from Marshall's. Okay, so back to the eyes. I am taking this Rimmel London Nude eyeliner, and this is in the color In the Nude, number 213. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eye color. Okay, so I did spray my face with Fix Plus, and I am going with my Lancome highlight in the color Gold Lights. I love this highlight. I cannot get enough. I use this all the time, and I am using this with the Morphe M510 brush. Oh yes, girl. Of course we're gonna add more highlight. Come on, it's New Year's. We need to glow. This is Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. If you don't have this highlight, you need this. Yes, and blend that out. Blend it out. And I had to get close to the mirror just to, you know, get my glow on. Yes, and we're going to be applying some on our nose and right on our, what is that called, like your lip, your upper lip? And of course, my inner highlight, I'm going to be using the same Laura Geller highlight. I just love how this looks on my inner corner. I am also going to be popping this on my brow bone. For my lips, I am going to be using this NYX lip liner in the shade Natural, and I am also going to be using this NYX soft matte lip cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. My sister-in-law put me onto this color and it's so beautiful. And I'm going to be topping this off with the Kylie Gloss. Oh yes, more glow. This is Artist Couture Gold Digger. Yes, girl. Sorry guys, I was feeling myself just a little bit. And as if that wasn't enough, I am taking Skinny Dip by Jouer Cosmetics, and I am going to be taking a little bit more of Gold Digger and applying it right at the center of my lips. And that is all, my loves. Don't forget to set your face. Have a very happy New Year's, and I will see you guys on my next one.